Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Korky and welcome to another episode of Life After Lasso. We have had a rocky start to the first season. In the first 2 months, we had not a lot of great results. In fact, we have some very, very poor results. We did pick up a little bit of form and we've carried that form into last month, as you will have seen in the last episode. We are now moving into November and December. There are only 4 games that we're playing. There's, of course, the World Cup to take into factor as well. As you will see from the screen, we do have a different World Cup winner. We're going to take a little bit more of a more detailed look at that. So as you'll see, we do have a new World Cup winner. Brazil have won the World Cup this year. They beat Poland 1-0 in the final. Quick look at the game itself. We see there David Neres scored the winner in the 41st minute, which is a little bit surprising that he's maybe in the squad. But we do have a new winner. A quick look through the groups. As we see here from the groups, the qualifiers were Netherlands, Senegal, United States and Wales. England didn't get out of the group and Gareth Southgate subsequently lost his job. Argentina and Poland won in Group C. In Group D, we have France and Australia, Germany and Spain, Belgium and Croatia, Brazil and Switzerland, and finally South Korea and Portugal in Group H. So they all go through to the first knockout stage. As we see here, Brazil and Poland have already got the final. Let's quickly follow their path. We'll see here that Poland beat Brazil 1-0 beat them on penalties after a 1-1 draw. Brazil beat Portugal 2-1. Brazil then went on to absolutely smash through Croatia, beat them 4-0, whilst Poland beat Senegal in extra time. Into the semi-final, Brazil took on Argentina in a 5-3 victory, whilst Poland again going through extra time beat Switzerland on penalties 2 each. And as we know in the final, in the third place playoff, Argentina beat Switzerland 1-0. And as we know in the final, Brazil beat Poland 1-0 as well. Quick look at the goal scorers. You see there Mbappe and Lautaro Martinez coming in top goal scorers. A quick little look on the list and we'll see that our very own Dani Rojas did score 4 goals across the 3 games. Which is great until you realise that all 4 games did come in a 4-0 victory against Saudi Arabia. So great that Dani Rojas scored 4 goals. It's it's one game. So it is. They did draw with Poland in the group as well, which is good to see, but they did lose to Argentina and obviously went out in the group stages. So that's how the World Cup went. Brazil are the new world champions. A quick look at our own fixtures here for the month. As you'll see, it's been very, very good. So it has. We played Brentford. We beat them 3-2. It was quite late on. They pulled a goal back, gave us a bit of a scare. We will show you the goals here very quickly. In the previous game, as you may remember from the highlights of the last game, Thierry Zorro made an absolute howler for the second goal for the equaliser. At the same time, Demat did come to us and complain that he's not playing as much, so we decided to put him into this game. And he did very well for us. We see a great ball forward here to Mbromo. We took it on the halfway there in the bottom corner. We did start to get back into the game a little bit just before half-time. A lovely ball forward here to Jimmy Tarr. Just drags it back, gets his position, bends it on the top corner, great finish. Into the second half then, we start off very well. Lovely ball here in the Kokos. Goes to play the 1-2 with Jimmy Tarr. The ball ricochets back off of the defender into his own path and he puts it in the bottom corner. Lovely ball here forward from Ollie Dixon into myself, who's playing because of injuries. Lovely ball into Babatunde on his debut, scores his first goal for the club. Jan Maas making an absolute fibre of a clean shield, gives it back to Rissa, plays it into Jensen, who absolutely drills it into the top corner. So great finish there. But it was a very good game. There was a lot of action going on in that game. We then went on to play Chelsea just before the World Cup break. As you'll see there, we've come away with a 2-1 victory. Jamie Tart did miss a penalty in the 3rd minute, which is a bit disappointing, obviously. We went 2-0 up. They managed to pull a goal back quite late on, but we managed to hold on for the victory. As we see here, Kukoc picks up the ball, plays in the Jamie Tart. Great first touch, fires across the goalkeeper and then the bottom corner. Ball comes in the corner from Bunderketch. McAdoo gets up. Ball saved initially by Mane, but Kukoc is right in front of him, put it away to make it 2-0. You see here, Jorginho picks up this ball, gives it to Kovacic, and he just drills it, and it's in the bottom corner, and it's 2-1. So, as we mentioned, the World Cup break came into play then. We did play a couple of friendlies just before we started back into action, which we started with a 4-1 victory away to Leicester, which is very pleasing as well. As you'll see there, we were 3-0 up at one stage before they pulled an equaliser, but we've done very well there to hold on and get a very, very good victory. Big cross in from the corner from Hughes, and Jan messes up at the back post to make it 1-0. Hughes again with another corner, this time it's McAdoo on the opposite side. Same result. And a third corner coming in from Hughes. Jan messes up, and Korky stand in front of the goalkeeper is allowed to make it 3-0. So great return from the corners, especially from Conor Hughes. You see here Barnes gets in, puts a ball on. Theory's already did play it because the Mac was injured. You see really ball from the top into Hughes here, puts it back into Korky at the back post, puts it in. I really feel like the keeper should have got on the end of that one. But we've come away with a 4-1 victory against Leicester in an away game as well. So absolutely thrilled, absolutely delighted with that. As you see there, Colin Hughes playing a heavy part in the goals there. So we're going into the next game here. Demat is still injured. Should be fitness test not required. We're gonna let him stay in. Sam Obisanya has picked up yellow cards, so we're going to drop him out. In the meantime, we have also had transfer requests from Paul Reynolds, and Robbie Roberts has already outlined his intentions to explore his options. We now added him to the transfer list. He is listed for 165k. He does have 6 months left on his contract, of course, as does Reynolds. I think he's contracted the next season. So if we can get over £1 million for him, that'll be perfect. He's 32 years of age, maybe 33. Is he still 32? He hasn't played. He's made 3 sub appearances. He's not going to play for us. No harm to him. So in defence, we do want to look to bring in maybe Anders Rosenfeld for his first game. Can he play it right back? He cannot. We'll bring him in for centre back anyway. We will find a way around it if required. So sticking with the same team again, we're going to keep Hughes on that left wing, hopefully delivering them corners. Kukoc on the right wing, Danny Rojas in with Jamie Tart then just behind. Bumbercatch and Shannon in midfield. Bring Arlo Dixon in the right back to play alongside McAdoo and Jan Mass at centre back, and of course Jeff Goodman in at left back as well. So we're taking on Man City. Arlo Dixon is struggling. That's okay. He'll be fine. It is only one game. We can bring Samuel Bisanya back in the next game. So always marked tightly. I'm going to leave that one actually. Quick look at the Man City team. They have Walker, Diaz, Laporte, Cancelo, Rodri, Gundogan, De Bruyne, Silva, Grealish, and Haaland. So obviously this game was started before the new update has come out. But not a pro form come to an end. Let's put more pressure on them. So likes of Joao Cancelo still at Man City. So coming in with a corner. Jamie Tart is up to clear that ball. Jamie Tart is not out there. Who are these guys? Man City have scored, and Haaland finds the net. Arlo Dixon is one of our furthermost players. That shouldn't be right. I need to change that. VAR checking this. I have not been any attention to what's going on, but the goal's been awarded. So let's get a quick replay of that. De Bruyne picks up this ball. What's he doing? He's going to the left. Puts it across, and I really feel like the Math should have done better with that. I probably should have had a strong hand on it at least. Could have held it maybe. Maybe Zoro a little bit taller might have done better. We don't know. It doesn't matter. It's too late now. Let's encourage the boys a wee bit. Encourage them. Encourage them straight into a Man City highlight. And Mass picks up the ball. Is it back to the Matt, who is just fluffing around with it. That was an absolute sitter. How is that a corner? I'm not sure, but yeah, Mass clears the ball. Comes back to Bernardo. There's a block in there from somebody, maybe Goodman. Not sure what happened there, but we got away with it. Nothing else from there. Ruben Diaz with a free kick, plays it short to Gundogan. He's to Bernardo again, who's looking forward to De Bruyne, and that's a very good save from the mat. He just picks up the ball. Dixon has chopped him. Is that just a talking to? I was genuinely expecting it to be an awful lot worse than that. but it's fine. Got away. When Shannon intercepts the ball, what can you do? He's going to shoot from distance, which is not going to trouble Ederson. Really should have been looking at 4 players in front of me. Really should have been doing better with that. You see Haaland here just on the shoulder. He's just waiting for that break forward. And he wins the header as well, but Goodman picks up the loose ball. Goes back to the mat. Brings out the McAdoo. He's in the bumper catch, carrying another yellow card. Gives the ball away far too cheaply. And Grealish, not really sure what he was trying there, but it didn't come off, and that's okay. That's what we like to see. Okay, Walker now breaking up the right wing. Can I get a ball across? He plays it way back to Rodri. Intercepted by Daniel West. Gives the McAdoo, who looks for Kukoc out the right flank, but can't find him. He goes back to Grealish, and Haaland is unmarked. Why is Haaland unmarked? Haaland had like 10 yards of space to himself there. Pleading for an offside. It is onside, ref. I don't think there's an offside to be had there. Yeah, because he was behind the line of Grealish. But let's look at that again. Cancelo plays the ball up the line to Grealish, and you see, I can look at the space he's on, and that's who's at Mass is the closest player to him, and he's about 10 yards away. Let's look at that again. Look at the space. He's on the 6-yard line. He's about 16, 17 yards out. Far too much space. That should not be happening. So we will change up the instructions. We will stick to post 2. What was that? Get your acts together. Sounds good. Opposition instructions. Let's ask the assistant. We have no opposition instructions on. Now we do. We're going to hit them all hard, which is what I like to see. Let's go. Second half, boys. We've got to be doing better. And then what are we like fitness-wise? Bumper catches carrying. Hughes is struggling. I need to bring in Coburn and McCracken. I could bring in Kraken on that side because he has done well off the left wing. Bumper catch is now struggling. Need to make some changes. Because fitness-wise, we are not at the races. We'll bring Coburn in on the right wing. Bumper catch is struggling. We'll bring in Dawkins. Shannon struggling. Goodman struggling. Daniel has to struggling. We'll bring in Canterbury. Goodman is playing really well too. Plenty of time. Let's make an impact. So we have 4 subs made now. In the 70th minute. We really need to be looking at McAdoo is not playing well. Jimmy Tart's not playing well. Do you know what? Tyler Shannon is struggling. Let's bring in Belcronde. Yeah. For the last 10 minutes. It's not going to make much of a difference. Mahrez whips a free kick in. Goes up the back post. Calvin Phillips all over the lands there. I'm not sure who. There was a flag for an offside, but missed that as well. So into the final minutes, we're 4 minutes of stoppage time. Long ball forward. Nobody. Picked up. Ederson plays it forward. Can we at least get a goal back? McCracken's making a run, cutting the ball back, but it's cut out straight away by Gundogan. Canterbury get turned far too easily there. Ball comes loose in the midfield, intercepted by Mass. That's nice. Goes back to the mat. It's a bit of a hit and hope from Arlo. Canterbury again losing the ball far too easily and is not quick enough to keep up with Mahrez. And I don't think Jack Grealish has ever or will ever score an easier goal than that. Canterbury needs to be replaced, I dare say. I'm not sure what he was trying to do. Unlucky for Mahrez. Plays him outside his foot too. He was unlucky. Hits the post. But Jack Grealish is there. They just put it in the net. Completely unchallenged. It couldn't have been easier for him. Danny Rojas is really struggling. Not a great game, lads. Not a great game. We weren't good enough. I don't have words to express how angry that makes me. I think that's fair. But we maintain 6th place. We're 2 points above Spurs. Spurs have climbed the table a little bit since they sacked Antonio Conte and brought in Maurizio Sarri. That's interesting. Arsenal beat Chelsea 1-0. Chelsea really are struggling. Well, they're not doing too bad. They're in 8th. Man United are in 9th. Ourselves and Newcastle are up there. Crystal Palace are sitting in third at the minute. Lost only 2 games. The 2 teams above them, which is impressive. So we are going into the new year, really. So we're coming into January 2023. We do have a number of games coming up ahead. We did draw Millwall in the FA Cup as well. So we will have that to come, as well as games against Newcastle. So as we see here, Newcastle, Millwall, Southampton, Crystal Palace. And then we start off February with games against Arsenal, Man City, Newcastle, and Fulham. And of course, in the March, we then start with United and Liverpool as well. So it's going to be an interesting run into the end of the season, with the start of every month seemingly like it's just going to get harder and harder each time. But that's it for the November-December episode. Obviously, we like to keep it 1 episode per month, but given the World Cup interruption, we decided to play it across this episode across 2 months. So that is it for now. I do hope you've enjoyed this episode. We will be back for January. We will have those fixtures. We will have the FA Cup. We will also have the January transfer window. So we may look to do some deals. We're looking to maybe get 1 or 2 players out. We're definitely going to loan out some of the younger players. Unfortunately, we don't have the under-23s team competing in the under-23s league. So we'll look to get some of our youngsters out, get them some game time. We will likely bring in some probably loans as well, just to try and strengthen the team in certain areas as well as we push on towards the second half of the season. But that is it for now. I really appreciate you watching. Thank you very much. As always, please like, share, subscribe, comment. You know the score. That is it for this one. We will see you in the next episode. Thank you and take care. Thanks for watching the video. I really hope you've enjoyed it. You can check out one of these recommended videos, and as always, please do like, share, subscribe and comment. It helps us to grow the channel. It helps us to bring you more content like this in the future. In the meantime, I've been Korky. It's been an absolute pleasure. We will see you in the next video. Thank you. Take care.